Greetings, fans, and welcome again to another episode of this podcast. Today, I wanted us to whisper something about what goes on about the Kenyan economy, the prices, the sudden fluctuation of prices in this country. There's been a lot of problems hindering the growth of the economy and the general earnings in the country. In history, there always has been problems. No year, no day has gone without economic problems. This or that. If it is not the rain, it is the sunshine, the drought. If it is not the drought, it is the rain. Today it rained excessively, it has destroyed the crop, or it was too dry, the crop died. You have to replant again, planting the wrong time of the year, and the crop maturing the wrong time, the wrong season the following year, harvesting and crop harvesting was not guaranteed, and we lost a lot of crop with potatoes, cereal, or any other kind of crops that we might have planted in the past year. So it's been bad. To make it worse, in the past 2 or 3 years, there was the pandemic, the COVID-19 problems. It hindered, it sterilized, it destabilized even the best economies the universe knows. All economic theories and techniques didn't work. It all got paralyzed, and we all didn't have an option except to embrace the natural way of doing the things, doing what we do, the things that we do, the things that give us life. So that way, and no tricks could save anyone. We all got stuck, and everyone had to go to debt, and heavy debts that you cannot believe. You didn't expect that any time or one time in the future you'd borrow such amounts of money just for the sake of and saving ourselves and protecting the masses against infection and death by the what? The COVID-19. This is the corona disease. So these people, all these put together, brought man to the threat of extinction on the planet. So we had to do whatever we could to get us into that. So after the borrowing and after the economic problems, so now there was the COVID-19 and the traces of drought and famine somewhere on the continent or in other parts of the country of Kenya. The weather has healed. There's rainfall, and people have planted, and the gardens have healed. Fast maturing crops, people, things like the Irish potatoes. The potatoes are ready, and potatoes mature within 90 days, 3 months, and we are already feeding the nation with potatoes, because it has been beyond 3 months since it started raining, and those who planted potatoes by then, we already are harvesting the potatoes, and famine, dying due to famine, due to malnutrition, is no longer a threat, and we are now looking forward to the next harvest of the staple foods of in these regions of this part of the continent: corn, beans, and the others. sugar cane and those crops that take a long time to mature to be ready for harvesting. That is that about the garden. But there was the effect of the collapse of the economy and all economic activities in the country and the world at large. There were the effects that went with these ones affected the currencies direct in the banks where they were. No economic activities. That was the death of the currencies, the money, the debts. There was no money, so there was no movement of money in any way. Or if there was an economic activity, then it was just too little to do what? To hold the economy running, to hold the country alive, always under the lockdown and under all the obstacles, no movement, no what, no socialization, no what. People didn't produce or generate anything in terms of money, which ended up with empty pockets in the slums, in the villages, and everywhere that the people were. So we have ended up with empty pockets and no money, and you don't expect to heal or to recover what you lost within that time, and in just one night or just one day. You cannot do that. You see that it will take you a long time to heal the wounds and to heal the losses, to heal everything that went wrong about the economy, about the currency. And so with that in the records, we have now, there comes now life without an income, life with a sick economy, life without anything from the gardens. We just depend on, if there came anything from the gardens, then the price were abnormally high, triple. You see that? So now the prices of food stuff and the essential, the basics in the homestead have tripled in Kenya. Just a week ago, the prices of staple foods in this country, in the hotels and the marketplace, went high by 50% and over 50%. So if you pay 10 shillings for a cup of tea, you have now to pay 15 shillings for the same quantity of tea or more. See that? If you paid 20 shillings for a piece of cornbread, now you have to pay 30 shillings for the same size of bread. You see that? And so on. Prices have doubled. See that? If you used to spend 100 or 200 shillings to feed the family for within a day, now you have to pay 300 shillings. That is high by 50%, which is very, very hard to recover the same, to earn the same amount of money in your wallet, to keep to compensate for the sudden fluctuation in the prices of food stuffs in the hotels and the marketplaces. Whatever the excuse might be, but that is too high, my friend. That is too high. According to the economics, according to economy today, if we were to do that, then the price or the basic earnings of manual laborer and construction site on the marketplaces is to increase by double the price that the food stuffs have increased. So if you are earning 200, then you are supposed to earn 400 in order to compensate for these sudden fluctuations of prices, foodstuffs in the home. And then that is just food. The soap, a piece of soap has gone up by more than a half. That is 45 shillings a piece of soap, from 20 shillings a piece of soap. 45, you see that? That is just food. And we haven't scanned the entire list of needs, in-home needs. See that? Domestic needs that you can that is just foodstuffs. There are many more others. Water, the soap, and others. You have to pay. You need to earn. Now, with that now noted, how do we raise the people's income by double the price, the increase in the prices of foodstuff, or the increase of the prices of things in the supermarket? How do we do that? Like me, I work for 200 or 250 shillings a day. Now, I am expected to earn 500 shillings in order to be able to accommodate the sudden fluctuation of prices of things in this country. How do I raise that? Now we have started thinking different. See that? If you are a porter, that is these people who move goods and luggage and loads in the city center, at the we call them cart drivers, cart pushers. You have to double the price of the price before your customers, so that means that what you carried for 100 shillings now has gone to 100 shillings.
People
and
think
it
that
will be, it looks kind of abnormal. The economy has been ruined, my friend. The economy has been ruined. According to money, for those who know how to make money, what you call money, you are enough. 1 cent is enough. You are supposed to move or earn your needs or services within only 1 cent. You see that? 1 shilling cent or $1 cent or 1 euro cent, whatever it is, you should satisfy your needs within 1 cent. And when that 1 cent moves across, changes hands from you to the source of the service or the source of the product, that 1 cent should be enough to move the product or the service from the source to the customer. You see that? And with that noted, if we were to count, and when it changes hands from the customer or from the consumer to the next hand, it's supposed to earn only 1 cent. See that? Not 100 shillings, my friend. Just suddenly like that, you have ruined the economy. With a full basket of money on your back or a full sack of money, you can only get 1 egg at the marketplace. What is that now, people? What is that now, economists? The system is failing. The system that Julius Caesar put in place, exchanging goods and services for a piece of gold, money, is failing. And if it fails, mankind is ruined. See that? So we need to look at this thing, the people, economists and people, the banks, people who do money, people who do commerce. We are supposed to look at this thing, save mankind from the collapse of the system. The earth's resources have diminished If we ruin the system and then wend these people, there won't be enough forests hunting primitively in the forest, gathering fruits and roots and barks and leaves for food will not be possible again. This is the 21st century. The Mao forest is threatened with extinction, destruction due to human activity. The Amazon forest, which is the largest forest that the world knows on this planet, is threatened with the same problems and the same threat. And everything living like going back to primitivism, 0 BC is not possible, my friend. Going back to a million BC will not be possible. Mankind is threatened with extinction, people. We have to look for ways of putting back the prices of things where we are, where it was the times of Julius Caesar, the times of Hammurabi, the times of King Nebuchadnezzar and King David. And then you have to do it without destroying the banks, just like that. See that? Let us do something to put the prices of stuff in the supermarket, the garden, and the markets in general back to what it was. A cup of tea used to cost 50 cents. In the year 2000, a cup of tea cost only 5 shillings. Within 20 years, it is gone 15 shillings, which is very, very, very bad. Price of such things, the prices are not supposed to move. Come rain, come sunshine. Price of things are not supposed to move. Everyone is supposed to bear with what they earn on the quantity of products that the earth produces within that time. When it doesn't happen, when you don't have it enough to earn you a million, then you should not alter the prices. Just bear with the 20 shillings and everybody will understand. Oh yeah, and there wasn't enough corn, so everybody earned. Income was just a little, 1,000 bob. The whole year, see that? But harvesting that thing, rushing to raise the prices of things, the market, is a weakness, is harming the system, is harming what we do. So right now, if I earned 250 shillings from my daily, that's my daily earnings, and then I went and spent it all in a cave somewhere for dinner, that is more harm done than good. You are leaving something somewhere, vacuum, see that, which is not good economics. See that? See that? What you earn, be it 200 shillings, be it 20 cents, be it $1,
God made
should be enough to provide the
that man made money.
Services goods in mankind on this planet. Everyone's income, see that? It's 100. It's supposed to enable you to move services and goods between you and the producers of the services of the product, and like that. Not a million shillings for 1 cup of tea. Does the president know any economics? The Kenyan president? I doubt. If he knew, then he shouldn't allow this to happen in this country. Tell everyone to earn and be content with what they earn, what the earth resources generated. You see that? you're calm, wait for the next time when the weather will be good, the harvest will be good, and we'll heap it everyone. Millions in their bank account. You see that? So the fluctuation of the raising price of things by 50% is doing more harm than good to the economy. Instead of that, you reduce it and hold it as low as possible so that the people have more money in their wallets, and when they have more money in their wallet, the promises, then there will be good promises for the economy. You see that you'll be able to transact and do more, and in the end, generating more money and all that. But denying the individuals the power to do what? To transfer, to move economics, to participate in economics, the flow of money around. It is very money. So this is for information, fans, and everyone who is listening. Please, that is about money. Monetary studies. That's how money looks like.
Drop them completely.
Imagine in our country, in our slum, the price of bread has gone high. Just last week, it went high by what? By 50%. Then this week, it has gone up by what again? By another 50%. It went high by 50% last week. Then it has gone high by 50% again before a week. Or at the end of the week again, it is gone up by 50%. And no one is doing anything about it. The leaders, the economies of this country aren't doing anything about it. The money is getting spoiled, destroyed like that while they sit and watch. The governor of the central bank is accepting for such things to happen on the Kenyan money. See that? So that's what we look like. Had I the chance, the resources to call for a press conference, talk with the journalists, I would have done that. But my podcast, I think my podcast will serve the same, will do the same. See that? I don't have the resources to call for that. Because the media houses come and sit with me here. But my podcast will do the same. I think we'll fulfill that. And that's what we are. The economy in Kenya is bad if you don't know. Very, very bad. Bad. By the time these people will know it, instead of the economies using the techniques, monetary know-how, skills and techniques, the data, you see the data, what we call statistics and data. See, instead of using the data to make decisions, informed decisions, the statistics, techniques and know-how and all this, these people are pricing and running the economy on political theory. You see that? Politics, yeah. They just wake up tomorrow and say the government is in problems with this and that, and because of that, we have no alternative but to raise the prices of corn and food stuff by 99%, 99.999%. Prices gone up, doubled, less only 1 cent. You see that? Now, I'm not a primitive economist. Neither do I. And my neighbors don't think they are primitive economists. If the president sat down with the Ministry of Finance, with the central bank, and drafted something forward about that, will help these people. Will make and architecture and will design and make how to manage and maintain, repair and maintain our economics, our shilling, what do we call it?
People hardly think
Our money.
about different things.
So that it doesn't do that. It doesn't hurt us.
They think
Raising
about
the
money
prices
the whole day.
isn't always the solution.
They think about
See
money their whole lives.
So that is how it is. So
They hardly change their
the
thoughts.
person who has earned
It has ruined their psychology.
just hurts the people. They don't have the money in the hand to run their usual daily activities, economic activities, and life's activities. Bread and drinking water, bathing water, washing water, a new pair of shoes, a new pair of soap, cooking fat, and all that, edibles and everything. They don't have it. They heaped it all with a cup of tea in the morning, and they have done what? They are bankrupt. Bankrupt. Is the talk on the streets. So that's how it is, and the economy is bad. That is how we make money, and the Kenyan money. It looks like that, and the prices have gone high, and it is happening in front of trained and economically literate, economically skilled and staff. That is bad. Let us look for a way of holding the prices down. Come what? When we stumble on nature's powers beyond our controls, you see that? The locusts have eaten the wheat before it matured. The things. See that? You don't with the prices. Just hold it there. This is money calamity. Let the price of wheat remain where it was. When we had the bumper fowl harvest, and let the price of wheat remain where it is when we don't get any harvest at all, and the money remains there. So that the money that we earned the revenue that we earned last year still has the same value and the same power that it has this year and the same the next year. You see that? The value of the shilling is gone. You go to the supermarket with a bag full of money just to buy a loaf of bread. So that's how we do. We should do, and we should try to drive the prices of the things of stuff, the supermarket shelf, reversewards. You see that? That's how the shilling gains power in the market. You see that? When the price of things go back and you remain with more money in your wallet and then invest it in other things, the economy grows, the currency gains power, and everything goes gaining power by raising the prices, snatching the money from the earner. It's not very good. No, that's how we are. I thought it was to whisper to my fans like that. Maybe it is happening in front of them, in front of their noses, and they're keeping quiet. No,
And it has ruined
the activists and the economically elite in this country should do something in that direction, or ask the president and the central bank and their staff and the Minister of Finance to sit together and draft something towards that direction, despite the big debt due to the COVID-19, the corona, and everything. But one time we must pay it, even if it takes 100 years. One time we must do what? Pay it within what? Our powers, within our limits. See that? Don't break our legs because you break our hands, because you go and break the hole in the garden. You are paying the corona debt. We are not able again to do what? Run business again. You don't eat well. You're malnourished now. You don't dress well. You You are wrong, Mr. President. Just put it well back. Pay it from what we earn every year, every economic year. If it is a million bob, you tell the Chinese it's only a million bob. There's only 500 bob for you. You are debt. You tell the US there's only 500 shillings for you. If it is the Russians, tell them there was nothing this year, man. Just bear with us. Let's try next year. You see that? You see that? But if you parallel the economy, it can't move forwards. It can't go backwards. Just looking at you again and again. Give you the money and start looking at you. Yes. Food. Donate something. Just rest. Start to spend the 100 shillings on food aid again. See that? You're doing zero work. So I don't think I'm a primitive economist. Neither are my neighbors. Neither is the Ministry of Finance. We have skilled economists in the admin finance, admin commerce. We have economists in this country nowadays. Even on the problems that we were taught in high school or in primary school. Oh, Kenya lacks skilled manpower. We are skilled. Just try us, Mr. President. Try us, African, the sons of this soil, doing their own economy. You see that? The sons of Africa, Africans doing their own economy. You try us. What is happening is bad.
Man made money.
So now, let us, those who have the power to, let us do something about the economy and hold it.
It drove them completely insane.
Control it. And it does us. Usually it does us good always. You see that? Rushing to raise the taxes is not always the solution. See that? You see that? You can tell the public, the Kenyan public, that we were not able to provide this and this, such and such a service because luxuries. We were not able to provide you with luxuries because the revenue this season was low. Had we raised the prices of things, we would have hurt the homestead. You see that? So we are literate. We have a good quality population who will understand, and everybody will understand required and continue working. You see that? Don't expect us to go. That is, let's stop there. We'll continue with this talk about the economy some other times, later in the day or tomorrow. That's all ahead. For today, thanks for listening and see you next time when we get the time to sit together again, fun and whisper, backbite our leaders, backbite our president.
People do.
Goodbye. Thank you for listening.